Carry podcast with special guest, one of the GOATs, Outdoors55, Alex Garland. What's up, dude?
What's up? Trying to
Dude,
figure out the old social media thing.
he is trying to make a post right now to say that we're live. I did it on my IG and YouTube, and that really surprises me that you can't do it, bro.
I just don't know how to post from my
The link
phone.
from your phone? Because all right, so I always watch tape on all my guests, right? And I literally watched like the first 5 recent videos on your channel. And I was like, yo. I was telling my niece, right? Because she's a content creator too. And like she does like business credit, like type stuff, like for a big company. And I was like, dude, look, this is the guest tonight. Like, this is a legit YouTuber, yo. This is not like a pretend guy like me. And we were watching your videos. And she's like, "Holy cow, how long does it take to make that?" Like, the top 5 knives video that you made, the most recent one?
Yeah.
How many hours did it take to make that?
You're probably you're never gonna guess. I actually did that in one day.
So it took like 8 hours?
Yeah, it took about 8 hours.
Yeah, that's what we
Like,
guessed.
literally from the beginning to the end was 8 hours. Which sounds kinda like, for me, it sounds kinda crazy because a video like that used to take me like a week. But
Damn.
I've streamlined a lot of my stuff recently. So like I had that video planned out for a long time. Like it was been in my notes. Like I've had a script written for it and everything for weeks, and I just haven't gotten around to filming it. So I finally got around to filming it and posting
It's
it.
really good, dude. It's really, really good. Like it made me like want to make long form again, because I used to make like some pretty well scripted and well shot like long form videos, and they just didn't crush for me like ever, bro. You know what I mean? I'm spending 6 hours on a video and I'm getting like, at least back then, Civivi just came out. So I would like do a Civivi video and get 3,000 views. And even though I had a small channel, that was really good, right? And then it's just started becoming like, I wouldn't even hit 1,000, bro, in like the first day. And I'm just like, damn, I just spent 6 hours on that. So I've kind of
like,
yeah.
I feel like YouTube's kind of killing the long form stuff. I think that they're trying to kill it. I don't know why. Like I don't know what their deal is, but they're killing a lot of long form stuff because there's a lot of people who made really good long form stuff that their channel just died for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're not pushing it or what the deal is, but they're just not getting the views that they used to.
I think there has to be a combination now. If you're well established already, I think you can stick to long form. But I study look, I am not anywhere near, like, I feel like right now I'm just at the beginning of YouTube and social media. Like, I've been doing it for 8 years, but I feel like right now it's like, okay, I have ways to make money. I have partnerships. I have good, relationships with brands and stuff. Things are finally starting to happen. That's like 8 years. So I'm nowhere near like what the level of some of my friends and stuff. But yeah,
You
I think
started the
that
same time
now
that I did about.
it's just I just never I haven't figured out my thing. I think now it's starting to come together. You know what I mean? And for some people, like, it works out really quickly. Some people it takes a long time. But I think like MC is like a good example, bro. Like, he does short form content and long form, and he does a lot of it. I think now it's like it's hard to be visible because there's so much out there. Like, even though we're talking about knives, you're competing with like the latest Coca-Cola commercial or the last clip with Taylor Kelsey, and you're fucking Taylor Swift and Kelsey and shit, right? You're competing with fucking, anything in the world. Think about it, and you're competing with that as a creator, because that's taking attention away from what you would normally get. So I think that's why you need to be kind of doing both. Like, even Accessorize Me, he used to crush like with his big videos. And it's not as like, the views are not as high. But he told me, he's like, yo, I had to do short form to get 1 million subs. Like, there's no way I would have made it.
No, I mean, But the flip side of that is like I could probably do like I think about that a lot. It's like I could probably get a lot more subs doing short form stuff, but
Yeah.
I'm not real sure I want that.
Yeah,
I don't
it's yeah, go ahead.
I think I'd rather have like 100K subs on long form versus 1,000,000 on short form. Um, that's
It's it
my
dep
feeling on it.
it's like all of my subs are short form now, you
Yeah,
know? And, if I did make a long form video, they'd watch it because, like,
yeah.
your long form
I think it
videos get
depends too.
recommended to your short form. It's, like, changing a little bit. I think at the beginning, it was really weird, and then now
Yeah,
I think
it
it's
definitely
changing.
was. Is it?
And, like, for guys like you, it's easier to make a short form clip. You could just clip something from your regular video, and it's, like, good already,
Yeah.
you know? For
Yeah,
me, it's
I don't
like
know.
yeah.
I don't know because, like, some of these channels, I mean, they've got, like, 10,000,000 subscribers on short form stuff, but then they'll post a long form video and it gets, like, 5,000 views.
Yeah, it's not
Well,
good.
with
It's
10
not
with
good.
10,000,000 subs, like,
Yeah.
I don't understand why that would be the case unless YouTube I think they, like, categorize your channel as, like, a short form channel or a long form channel. Like, whatever you post the most of, like,
Mhm.
that's where they're gonna recommend your stuff.
Yeah, but what
I
about
don't know, that like,
MC? What about MC or what about Stasa? That does both, you
I don't
know?
know.
They're
I don't
doing
know,
well. You know what I
they're
mean?
oddballs.
Yeah,
I
it makes
don't
me, like,
know.
think of it, like, what's
It
going
doesn't
on.
make any sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. But yeah, so I didn't, have a lot of questions for you because I did my citizenship test today, and, that took up the majority of the day, right? So, I thought it would be fun to just ask you questions from my citizenship test. No, I'm just playing, bro. No, I'm just playing too.
Okay.
You know, like how
That'd be a
many
great
House
video.
of Representatives are there? I'm getting how many members? No, I'm playing.
Yeah.
No, but that's what I did
How
earlier
many
this
states
morning.
are there?
Yeah. No, dude, I am so good right now with the test, but that's what I did earlier this morning and I passed and shit. That's what I had to do.
Nice.
And I was like, "Oh my god, I have Alex on tonight." So, I as soon as I finished uploading what I needed to upload for the day, I started working on the show. How did you come up with that name? Outdoors55. It looks like, and I'm gonna guess, it looks like an autofill, like, or does it mean something?
No, I really had plans on changing it. Originally, I wanted it to be Outdoors 45, but it was taken, so I had to do 55.
Yeah,
Um, and I was gonna change it. Like, this was I mean, in 2017, there wasn't a whole lot of people using, like, their actual name on YouTube.
yeah.
It was just kind of like a screen name or whatever, so,
Mhm.
I like, going back now, I would have been something probably would have been something different, but it's here to stay now, so
What does the
I'm
numbers
not
mean?
nothing, like, literally nothing.
It's like outdoors and the 55 is S's, like outdoors.
Yeah, I don't know, it's just what was available. 'Cause like I said, like, I was originally gonna change it, like, it was just kind of like a placeholder until I could think of something better, and then
Yeah.
I just kinda got into it, and I'm like, "Oh, crap," like, I'm at 100,000 subs and, like,
Damn.
it's here to stay. So, I don't know, this is what it is, so I'm just gonna go with it.
I mean, people know it now, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's what I'm saying, I can't if I change it now, I think it'd be bad.
no, not good. I remember Best Damn EDC tried to change his channel name to Taylor Martin, and he changed it back. I remember I saw a video, and
Oh,
he
yeah,
was
I
like,
do
"Oh, it's
remember
for"
that, yeah.
right? He's like, "It's for tax purposes," and then all of a sudden, like, I don't know, like, I don't know how long, time frame, but it was Best Damn EDC again. I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, I think he also wanted something that was, like that didn't have, like a curse word in it.
Yeah. It's
So
mad funny. Yeah.
so he had to do the secondary brand to carry commission for, like, a clean, brand name.
Dude, it's crazy how he used to be, like, one of them, tech reviewers. He was on Fandroid. I remember
Yeah.
watching him, and,
Yeah, he was, like, a
I
big
saw
deal back in the day.
Yeah, I was watching like Best Damn EDC, and I'm like, yo, why is this guy? Why do I know this guy? Because I used to watch a lot of phone reviews, you know, and I'm like, oh, and then one day he mentioned it. It used to be on Fandroid. I was like, oh snap, bro. Have you done content on any other niche, or this is like the only one?
Uh, no, I did some like when I first started, I was doing some like outdoor backpacking style videos, which is kind of where the outdoor stuff came from.
Hmm.
I didn't really have plans on continuing on with that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was going to change it, but that's kind of where that came from, I guess, the outdoor
That,
stuff.
yeah, I mean, like that's you did it on the same channel.
Yeah, it was the same channel. If you go back like 6 years, you'll see some of it on there. Um, I think some of it's still on there.
Damn. So you've been
Yeah,
doing it
there's some like
for
yeah, for 7 years. No, 8 years.
whoa,
So 2000 early 2017, I think is when I started. Is that
whoa.
8 years?
Yeah.
Oh boy, it's late.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I remember I got an email saying like, "Hey, you've been doing this for 8 years, like congratulations or whatever." I didn't
Yeah,
even make a big deal out of it. Like that video that I posted, um, where it was like a sad song, and it was like, "I've done this for 8 years. I made dumb videos on the internet for 8 years."
yeah.
That actually was just me testing a new feature on TikTok called Auto Cut, where you just put videos in it and AI edits it for you and selects a song and puts it to the beat, right? And I wanted to see
And
what
that's
it
what it
did,
that's what it spit
and I was
out.
like, "Yo, this is pretty sick. I'm gonna post it." Yo,
That's so funny.
and then everyone is like, "Congrats, bro."
Like so funny.
Oh, man, that's so
It's like such an emotional thing, like 8
this
years, and it's like
dude, the song is
it was
so
just like a
sad. It's a song called "Past Lives."
yeah.
That was so funny. I did
I
not
was
mean
like
for
I was
it
like
to do
tearing
that.
up. I was like, "Oh, man."
Dude. Yeah, thank you for always commenting on, some of the cooler videos, I see you guys on there. I see Jared always commenting on there too. It just makes me dude, it's nuts that, like, I feel like I haven't gotten that far in this space, but I've been around for so long, and I'm, like, friends with, like, all the top people, and people are like, "What the hell is going on?" You know what I mean?
I feel the same way. It's like I feel like I should be much farther along,
No, dude,
but
you're one of the peak, though.
but like it doesn't it doesn't feel like that. Like it feels exactly the same as it did when I first started.
You know what? You know what? It definitely feels like that, you know? Even though,
It
like, more
does.
people say hi, right? More people say hi, more people comment, more people hate, definitely mad. Yo, I get,
Yeah.
like, hate bots. Do you ever see that?
Oh yeah, I get them too.
Dude,
I,
it's so weird. You click on their profile, and it's always, like, you only one comment on your page, and you go to their page, there's
yeah.
nothing on it, bro. Like, it's
Occasionally,
so
I'll get
weird.
like a legit hater,
Yeah.
which is like kind of refreshing. it's
Yeah.
like it's like or whatever you do, don't like Reddit yourself. Like
Oh, I'm not there
that's a
yet. I can't
yeah.
wait till
Don't,
the day that I can because I'm gonna make a video, like a funny video about it. I've been replying to hate comments in the past 2 days as different characters from shows, like
oh
Game of
yeah,
Thrones.
yeah I saw that.
Dude, like somebody'll comment some like, "Yo, this knife is garbage," or whatever, and I'll be like, "Lions do not care about the opinions of sheep." Like the guy's like,
yeah,
"What? Are you high?" Like,
I
and
think
then
I
I just
saw that.
comment back
Yeah.
another thing, like from the show Invincible or whatever. I'll just keep like commenting like funny things, and they just stop eventually. But it makes the video do better, and it makes it funny for me that they're just like, "What is wrong with this guy?"
Well, I kind of like, like I don't tell people this. I mean, I guess I'm telling people now, but
Yeah,
it's almost kind of nice getting the hate comments. Like I have more video ideas from the hate comments than I have anywhere else. Like
true.
that. I mean, that's literally where a lot of the inspiration comes from. Like some of my most popular videos were like literally inspired by someone hating on a video,
I saw the
and it's
hardness
like,
one.
yeah, well, that one was kind of like a side thing. Like some of like
Yeah,
the ultra viral videos for me have been directly from hate comments
that's amazing, dude.
or from Reddit posts.
Dude, someone in the comments right now in the chat said, "Love the cockpit and the latest upload." I laughed so hard. Like I had to show that to
Oh,
my
the
niece,
cockpit,
right?
yeah.
When you were watching it, she was, we were counting the cuts, right? And because like I said, she's a content creator too, and we both know how long it takes to edit something, right? So like, and we're
Yeah,
both fast as shit. You know what I mean? She's really good at her
yeah.
job. I'm really good at editing, super fast, right? And we're like, oh my god, like he must have shot. You know what? Maybe he's good at storyboarding. He must have done the script first, and he had the shot selection already planned out, and then he did it. Like we're all examining it, and we get to the cockpit, and she's like, oh my god, he did a costume change too. Like, it's a lot of work, bro. And
Yeah,
that was just a
I
filler
mean,
video you said
yeah.
in the beginning.
Yeah, it's just like, on a video like that, there's really not a whole lot that goes into it on my end in terms of, like, actually doing stuff besides shooting the video. I know that sounds weird, but, like, in some of the videos, like, I have 150 data points that I have to somehow
Yeah,
fill in to the video and make it watchable. A video like that, I have, like, 5 knives, and it's like I
yeah.
just have to shoot some B-roll and then
Mhm.
do the so it's really not that involved in terms of making it, but,
It's still 8 hours,
um,
dude.
yeah, it's a it yeah, I guess it seems like a really easy video to make because some of the like, some of the stuff that
Yeah,
I do is just eyeball watering, like, boring stuff in terms of, like, trying to get all the data into a single video and make it
right.
without just, like, putting a data sheet up on the screen and be like, "Read this," you know?
Yeah. You're trying to show it, the
Um
process too.
Yeah, exactly. Yep,
Mhm.
yep.
Dude, that was a really
So,
good video though. Like I don't watch knife videos often, and I watched like
yeah.
5 in a row. Like even the contamination one. You know what I mean? Because I try to get a
Oh,
feel
yeah.
for the guest, right? And then like I watched the latest stuff, and I was like, "Damn, yo, Alex is like super legit, bro." Like, it makes me
Not
get more
really.
imposter syndrome, like with what I do, because with what I do is like I go in my yard and I'm just like, "This knife is sick." You know what I mean? Like,
I
you
know,
know what
but
I
see,
mean?
I can't
Like,
do that, though.
what do you mean, like off the cuff type?
No, I can't do off the cuff stuff. I've tried, and it's
Yeah,
horrendous. Like, there may be a video or 2, like, older stuff where I've done
yeah,
that, and it's just not good. Like, I don't even wanna watch it myself, so I'm like, "I can't even sit through this. Why is somebody else gonna sit through it?" I can't do the off the cuff stuff.
yeah,
Like you or,
like
Cole from,
yeah. Cole yeah.
I just don't like, it's not my personality. I can't do that. So I've gotta do something that I can do.
I mean, you're really good at what you do, though. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that was crazy.
That's just
Uh,
because I can't do off the cuff stuff. I've gotta write everything down and, like, plan stuff ahead, or I end up rambling on for 20 minutes about something that doesn't even matter. Um
I always think like if I had like a person who was really good at the tactical stuff like script writing, storyboarding, like getting the ideas. Hey, you need to shoot, the B-roll like in this spot. Like, how
Mhm.
do you do it? Because I noticed that for every knife you had like a different background. Do you shoot all that B-roll at one shot and you know what to shoot? I'm gonna flip the knife open here. I gotta show the lock bar here. Like, do you have a list, like a shot list, or you just
Uh, kind of, for that video in particular, I basically will just I'll do, like, a script overview, and then I'll film the entire thing. I'll have it all in the timeline, and then I'll go back and fill in all of the places where I need to fill in.
okay?
So it
I
makes
do
it
that too.
yeah, it makes it kinda easy in terms of knowing exactly what you need to shoot because
Yeah,
you already have the story outline done, so you can just go back and
do the B-roll.
literally shoot exactly what you need and nothing you don't. So you can be pretty efficient that way. I
I've
don't think it
definitely
works
done
for
that.
everybody, but
Dude, there's some people that have, like, the shots listed out, and they're like, "Okay, I'm
I
gonna shoot
know.
this first," and they shoot all the shots, and then they go and edit, and I'm like, "I'm just not that meticulous,
Yeah,
man."
I
I think
can't
that's
do
why I'm not
that.
a good sharpener, you know? Like, you and Jared, when I watch you guys, especially you, I watched some, your stuff today, I was like, "Holy cow." Like, my body does not even move like that, you know what I mean? And even
Yeah.
with a guided sharpener, what I find happens to me is like it gets in the beginning, I'm like really good. I'm like very patient. I'm like doing the stuff, you know what I mean? Taking my time, right? And it gets to a point where it's like I'm at like the 15-minute mark or whatever if I'm like reprofiling something and I just start slacking, you know? So I don't know if I have the discipline for it. Cause it's like I would
Well,
rather pay a guy to do it for me. Like, I don't know if it's
you
it's like a personality thing. Like you were talking about the off the cuff. When it comes to like having the patience to sit and do like a 30-minute session on this one thing, because maybe I'm not as good as you guys. Maybe you guys could do it faster. Like I don't have
well,
that kind of patience.
it shouldn't take you 30 minutes to do that, though.
Okay.
I
Well,
think
there
that
you
might be the
go.
problem.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, if you're spending more than, like, 5 minutes for anything, then something's not right.
Even if it's like a hard
Um,
steel.
yeah, I mean, if you're using diamond stones, then the steel hardness doesn't matter. It'll cut
Mm,
all the steels pretty much exactly the same. So, like, you can I mean, unless you're doing, like, a ridiculous Scandi grind or something,
yeah.
just a normal, pocket knife, nothing should really take you more than 5 or 6 minutes to
I,
sharpen.
I want people in the chat to let me know if you guys agree with that. Does it take you only 5 minutes to sharpen a knife? Because I think most people would be like, nah, it takes me a lot longer because maybe their skills aren't as advanced as you guys. Like they don't have a feel for it, you know? Um, if I was sharpening like ATR 13 MOV, like it's so fast, you know what I mean? It's just done. But I think when it gets to the harder steels, like maybe like M390 or something like that, like I take longer. I even like D2, it takes me longer.
You just have to use a coarser stone.
Okay. It takes me 2 seconds to grab
Um,
another knife. That's what somebody just said in the chat right now. That's a good
yeah,
one,
just
dude. That's a
throw the
great
old
one,
one
bro.
away and get a new one.
3 minutes to sharpen, 15 to deburr. So that's 18 minutes. That's so fast, dude. Am I just like really that bad? I'm gonna try it
I
again, you know?
what stones are you using?
I mean, look, I don't have I have a work sharp guided sharpener, the pro one, right? The guided one. I have
Oh,
that.
okay.
The
Yeah,
stones that came with it. Okay, I didn't like change it. And then I have not the field sharpener, the bigger one. I have the field sharpener too, but the it's a little bit bigger than the field sharpener. I use that for like kitchen knives. It's like right on top of my dishwasher, and I just take it and I
okay.
hone the kitchen knives. I don't mess with it too much. I just use it for honing, or I don't really like if I have to you know like actually sharpen something again. Like my Osmoshinko Roosevelt is like rolled over, dude. I don't know what happened to it. We were looking at it at one meetup and like, I'm literally gonna get one of my friends to do it because I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't know what it is. Like I could sit there and edit. There have been times I posted 15 times in one day. I could sit there and edit that long. And like I have the patience for that. You know what I mean? And I'll get ideas where I'll be like, okay, I should take this clip from this anime and put it here and then have a crying guy here. And then I'll have to pull that from the internet and add it. And then I'll be editing it. I'm like, I should add captions. You know what I mean? Like, and it just goes on and on. And I don't know why I have the
yeah.
patience for that, but not like, not like this, dude. Maybe
I
it's just a personality trait.
I don't know. I like it still shouldn't even if you're not, like, the best in the world, it still shouldn't take you, like, 30, 40 minutes or whatever to sharpen anything.
Do you think that people are just taking too much time and they're not getting the
I think they're
burr?
I think they're being yeah, I think they're taking too much time. Like, I think most people just need to start on way coarser stones
Mhm.
and
Like
just
what
don't be
grit?
afraid to like the core like 220, like super coarse, as coarse as you have, essentially.
Mhm.
Um, and don't be afraid to sit there and grind away, like super hard and super fast.
Okay. And I
um,
always fuck up the tip. That's like my problem. Like I always mess the
yeah.
tip up. It looks all, weird and I'm just, like how long did it
I
take you to learn that?
there's an element of skill. I mean, like there's an element of skill in everything. So I guess sometimes it's hard because it's like you kind of forget what it's like to be a beginner. for when you're explaining things. So
dude, 5 minutes is crazy. Like people are like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? One steel I struggle with is S110V. There are people like dropping it in the chat.
Yeah. Diamonds.
So,
Get diamond stones.
Bro, maybe you need to get
Coarse
better
diamond
stuff.
stones.
Like, is that what it is?
Yeah, I mean, good coarse diamond stones and diamond strops.
Wow.
I wouldn't mess around with any of the green stuff, especially with the quote unquote super steels.
Yeah. You want to do the diamond.
They just make such a big
compound.
difference.
Yeah, I gotta get that stuff. I only have the green stuff right now, and I'm just like, damn. I feel like I also like don't strop good. Like I know that makes like no sense, and I'm like, yo, is this even sharpener? And I like cut the paper. I'm like, is this worse? Did I just? I can't like.
Well, it might be. It literally might be with the green stuff. I really do not like that much. I mean,
maybe that's it.
It's okay if you're just starting out, but most of the knives now are, I mean, all of the steel, like M390, K390, S110, like all of these steels really need diamond. I mean, it's kind of a waste of time messing around with green. And you can actually dull the knife with green, especially the waxy stuff.
Oh, I gotta get the diamond then. I'm gonna switch, because that's always a thing.
Yeah, it makes a big difference.
Let me ask you this. I asked this to another person who sharpens a lot. Shout out to G-Ball. Can a person who only cuts packaging, like boxes, tape, padded packs, right? Can their knife survive just stropping alone? They're not hitting metal. It's just cardboard. It's just tape. It's just packaging. Like, how long do you have until you actually have to, you just drop it daily after work or whatever?
You can make it last a really long time. What'll end up happening is you're going to end up convexing the apex, and it'll basically just get rounder and rounder and rounder until you have to go back and make it pointy again. Because every time you strop, you're essentially convexing the edge a little bit every single time. So eventually you'll get to a point where it just convexes over, and it's like, well, it's not as, doesn't have that bite anymore. So you got to take it back to the stone and put the triangle.
But that'd take a long time though, right?
Yeah, I mean, depending on how much you cut, it might be months.
Yeah, I was thinking that, and that they came up with the same thing. If it's just like a person sitting at home cutting open Amazon packages, you're not really, you know what I mean? Let me see what I got on here. How do you come up with like ideas for a video?
Hate comments.
And all right, so let's say you get a hate comment and the guy is like, K390 sucks or whatever, right? And then you're like, how do you formulate an idea for a video from that comment? Do you like, oh, I could use the Neves Knives misdemeanor and fucking, do something? Like, how do you do it? You write it down or what?
No, I think it depends what it's in reference to. I mean, just a general, the ones that kind of get me are the ones where they're, where it'll be like, you can't do something, or something can't be done.
Yeah.
Or it can't be done this way. And so the idea is like, you go and say, well, it can be done this way, but here's the thing, right? So you kind of build off of that idea of, a good place for video ideas is Reddit.
I'm not there yet. They haven't made one for me yet. Like, I'm gonna get there.
Well,
I'm gonna get there.
I'm
but
saying
they will.
Just going and looking at the knife content.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah. I think one day somebody's gonna start a Reddit like, this guy is, with his shoes and his fucking fur coat. Like, I hate this guy.
It's gonna happen. I'm sure you're there somewhere.
I'm gonna get there soon. I think because I feel like really this year, like things really started to happen, and once they started to happen, it just didn't stop happening. You know what I mean?
I almost guarantee you that you're there somewhere. You just haven't found it yet.
Oh no! Oh, okay. You froze up for a little bit. What did you say?
Did I lose you?
Froze up for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm good. I don't know. Do you hear me right now?
Yeah, I hear you
You got a
now.
little bit. Okay, cool.
All right.
All right. So what was I saying about well, somebody asked like what diamond emulsion should I use? The homie Ben Gibbs asked that. What should he use?
I mean, it's kind of hard to find a bad like diamond compound or emulsion now. I mean, there's definitely some that are better than others. I think like in terms of an emulsion, I think that the KME stuff is probably the best stuff right now
Mm-hmm.
in terms of like concentration.
Mm-hmm.
I've got some photos, some like microscope photos of the KME stuff on my Instagram. You can see it's like less than a drop of a drop, and you can
Yeah.
see how many diamonds are in there.
Damn.
Um,
So there you go. Ben Gibbs. Grab that.
yeah, it's almost too concentrated. And I
See,
like I've told him that. I'm like, it's almost too concentrated because like I mean it's almost and it's weird, like you can feel it on the strop. It feels like you're aggressively stropping with every I mean, it's
how many
kind of
passes do you
ridiculous
do?
stuff.
Like four, like two each side or something, and that's it.
Well, that's the thing. It's like it depends on the diamond concentration. Like the less you can strop to get the desired results, the better off you're gonna be. So ideally you would want something that's super concentrated and only hit it like 2 or 3 times and the bird's gone and everything's good. Because then then you have less convexity or whatever. I don't know if that's even a word, convexity.
It makes sense. It makes
But,
sense. Yeah.
so with a emulsion or a compound with less diamond in it, you gotta hit it more. So you're essentially running the risk of over angling with every strop and rounding the edge more every time you do it. So
That's probably what I do. I do it too much, and I'm just like, this thing sucks
yeah,
now.
the
Because I use the
diamond
green stuff.
will
That's why,
change. Yeah.
Yeah. Is this your full-time gig, like creating content?
Yep.
How long did it
Yeah.
take you to reach that?
So I actually got kind of lucky early on. It was within a couple of months of
That's
doing that
crazy,
stuff.
dude. That is crazy. That's
So
crazy.
I mean I got it before the adpocalypse of
Oh,
what
you
was it,
got in before
2000?
Adpocalypse.
Yeah, which is what.
Damn.
Yeah, so that was kind of a rough like year when it kind of dropped off.
Mhm.
But at that point I was established enough to still make it happen.
Damn. That's crazy. So you probably had to switch your business model. I think that's why some of the channels died, some of the older ones, like some of the
That's
survival
exactly
guys.
why.
They did
Yep.
not know how to adapt to the new business model. You know what I mean? It's like now there's so many ways to make money, right? Like I have terrible, terrible AdSense. Terrible, dude. But, I could land a gig with a brand that could pay me 12 grand. You know what I mean? Like, it's like,
Yeah.
I'm not
Well,
saying I get those gigs often. You know what I mean? Don't think I'm rich, guys. Like I'm still barely making it. I'm comfortable. I have a daughter, I have a wife, and we're able to eat, we're able to go out, but we're not like rich. Like I have a CRV that's like not even a 2025. Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
yeah,
but
you're
that's
making a living. Yep.
yeah, that's the thing with this career is like there's actual avenues to make money. And I think some of the OGs, they just
Yep.
didn't switch to it. One guy who was
100%.
like, I really loved to watch back then. We all juggle knives, bro.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Bro. Oh, hey, what's up, baby? What the heck is going on? Yo.
Oh.
Say hi. That's Alex there.
Hi.
Oh gosh. What do you think? Yeah. What do you think, huh? Are you gonna play in your playpen while I do my show? Dude, in a little bit, this girl is gonna be on the show. Cause like she is not
Not
shy.
not
Okay,
long.
okay. All right. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, I gotta go to work, okay? I gotta go to
Oh.
Dude, she's so big now. I remember when I was live streaming. That's
How
one
old is
thing I've
she?
been doing. She's 18 months. That's one thing I've been doing a lot is I've been trying to become like the streamer for like EDC. I'm trying to become iShowSpeed or Kai Cenat of EDC
Yeah.
streaming, bro. So like I've been doing all the local shows like New York Custom Knife Show,
Yeah, I
and
saw
then
that.
Lehigh Valley Knife Show. I'm gonna do I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do SHOT Show. I'm not. This is not, you know, full. I don't even want to talk about it that much. It's like a brand asked me to do SHOT Show with them. They're gonna pay for everything and pay me and whatever. But I'm not. It's not finalized, so I don't want to announce it. But I would try to live stream that show for a few hours, and then I'm gonna do your custom knife show again. They're doing it in February this year, so I'm gonna do that again, and then I'm gonna do the Mystic show in Connecticut. And the goal is to like make these shows mass, and they're getting bigger. Like the views are getting bigger and bigger. The last one was like 40,000 people watched it. You know, just make it so big that like some of these shows are like, oh shit, we need live stream coverage. This guy's the only guy. You know what I mean? There's no one really doing it consistently. So I'm
why
trying to
didn't you
be
go to why weren't you at Blade West?
because I was at Comic-Con.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Comic-Con is a big thing for my family. We all go. So I don't think I'll be able ever to go to West ever. Maybe Texas, maybe. But the thing is, like, I don't have a brand that would fly me there. You know what I'm saying? It's like Atlanta, I do, but then it's like West, I don't. And like these local shows, we just drive to it. So it's like no cost for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my wife comes with me. We don't need a hotel. We just drive back. We just drive there, do it. And then it's a lot of fun for me. We get to look at knives. I get content. And I'm just trying to be that guy because like I can just talk I could stream for 8 hours straight, bro. Like it doesn't make a difference to me. You know, it's like maybe that's the thing. Like I just come up with crazy things to say. Blade Binge was at West. Yes, he was, but they didn't have a booth, right? Am I wrong on
Yeah,
this?
I saw Eric there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's awesome. He's awesome, man. He's super awesome, dude. What did Fred say here? You should have been paid to go to Blade West. The coverage there was horrible. Damn.
Well,
fucked up, dude. No, Melissa always has good videos of Blade West. Come on. You know what I mean?
So here's the thing, like Blade West is tiny. I don't think a lot of people understand how small it is.
How much?
It's not Atlanta.
Oh yeah, Atlanta's huge though.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
I kind of felt like the first day there at like 4 hours in, I was like, oh man, we got another day and a half of this.
Damn.
Which
small?
Atlanta,
is it like the small room in Atlanta?
It's like maybe half the size of the small room.
Wow.
So I say that it's more like it's a bigger room, but it's more spread out. Like there's more room to move around.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not that small. Part of the problem is that like 3 months ago we were in Atlanta and kind of saw, we kind of saw everything in Atlanta that was at West. So it was a lot of the same, but it is a small show. There's like the crowd wise, like the busiest it was on like at the peak hour was like Sunday Atlanta when everybody's closing down. So that's kind of like the crowd situation. Yeah, it's a lot smaller.
A live stream would be good though. I think I'm gonna live stream Atlanta and it's gonna be lit. I'm gonna try to get like the best equipment for it, like the actual legit like IRL streaming backpack and stuff. I'm gonna try to do the whole thing, with like the 4K. Yeah, it has like modems in the backpack, bro. Like I'm gonna try to do like.
So are you gonna be you'll be able to get signal in the building there?
So the way that this works is you have like
a big problem.
You have these boosters in the bag. And you know how do you think these big streamers get to stream everywhere?
I have no idea. I can't even figure out my phone.
They have like somebody. In this case, it would be me carrying the backpack. But Kai Cenat or iShowSpeed would have some guy with like this bag that like boosts their signal. Some of them have deals with AT&T or whatever. I have a mobile hotspot that works pretty good. It wasn't that expensive. You get Wi-Fi 7 on it. I pay about $100 a month. And it worked at all the shows so far. It's way better than phone reception, like way better. Because that device is only trying to get connection. It's not trying to open Instagram. It's not trying to do anything else. Its entire job is to get you connection. So the worst connection was probably at your custom knife show. It was still pretty good, still watchable. Lehigh Valley Knife Show is really good, except for the lunchroom spot. So you got to be aware of those kinds of things. But yeah, I think doing Atlanta, a lot of people would watch that because a lot of people want to go to that show, you know. And it's like, I'm gonna bring the show to you, and they're like,
yeah, I think that'd be a good idea because you could be at exactly you could be at the show and not even be there.
yeah. Dude, you know
Yeah,
what's crazy?
there wasn't a lot of coverage for West this year.
I would have loved to do it. If like a brand was like, hey, could you just, you know, chill at the table for a little bit and then like do coverage for us and maybe like put it on their YouTube channel or like put their logo at the bottom of my channel. Like, you know what I mean? Like anything like that, like some kind of brand sponsorship or whatever. Another thing is like, yo, Jared and I were talking and he's like, dude, what if we rented a house for like a week and we all just made content together for a week? We did live streams throughout the house. Everyone's guest starring on each other's stream and it would be crazy. That would be an insane, like the views, and I think it would be crazy because it's missing. Like the live stream aspect, which is huge everywhere else, is missing from EDC, and I think people like it. Like, why do people watch any of this crap, dude? You know, people want a place to chat and talk to the people that they're watching already, and to see us interacting with each other is like some of the favorite types of content. So we're like, just get an
I think the
Airbnb.
collab. Yeah, the collab thing is a big missing part of the knife world. I mean, huge missing part because like if you look at any of the other industries, like whatever it is, like
anything,
like
pick
how
one, cars, anything.
Yeah, like how interesting is fitness? Like seriously,
dude,
like nothing is revolutionary in fitness. Like everybody's doing the same thing they were doing in the 70s. Now the only difference is that people are collabing. Like we're not doing that. You know what I mean?
It might be the next thing. I don't know. I always say EDC is like over a decade behind. And that might be the knife world that may be the new thing is like some person who's going to be an iShowSpeed type character who's Asian, Filipino, around 45 years old. He's going to he's going to be the guy.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to start somewhere. It's got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. Yeah, you just froze when I said that, and I was like, "Damn, it wasn't that funny." I guess.
Yeah, it's got to like somebody has to do it, or it's got to start because I feel like we're kind of peaking here, and
that would be insane, though, right? If we
all
had a house, we all had like it was like a 10-room, not mansion, but like a pretty big joint. Everyone chips in to rent it. And we all have content planned, and then we'll do like, yo, I'm doing an 8-hour live stream with Alex and Neves. They're both gonna sharpen a bunch of stuff, and we're gonna talk and all that, and or whatever, like something like that. I'm just throwing out ideas here. People would freaking tune into that, dude. Like all day
for sure.
They'd be like in the bathroom at work, like, yo, that's sick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, like there's definitely some content ideas there. Like
it's just a guy like watching you sharpen videos. That's not the right way. No. Like, oh, that's like, not. You shouldn't do it like that.
Trying to figure out all the dumb stuff that we could do would be.
Yeah, it would be awesome. We had a little bit of that at Neves' house in Atlanta. I called it the Neves Knives Trap House, and like a bunch of creators went there. And
yeah, but the coverage wasn't very good.
Yeah. I know we were just like everyone was kind of just making content and hanging out with each other, but I do think that I was the only one that did a bunch of videos there, though.
Yeah,
if everyone did it, and sometimes people that would appear in the videos, but if everyone was just making videos and just like having, because it was just fun. I wasn't even like scripting anything. Like I would take that Freeman knife with it's like super ugly, but like people love it. Like it says Magna Cut in huge billboard letters on the blade. You know what I'm talking about? The Freeman.
Yeah, I know.
It's pretty cool, but it's gaudy, right? Like I would just look at that and be like, dude, this is crazy. And then Stasa just pops up in the video, and people are like, oh snap, is that Stasa? Just things like that. I think people would like. Let's do this game. I used to do this a while back with my guests. It's called sharp or dull. It's basically smash or pass, like with knives. So you're gonna say
Okay.
sharp if you like it, or dull if it sucks. All right. So
All right.
it's some of them are new, some of them are like American classics, and we're just gonna get into it, bro. Let me just show you this right now. We're gonna start with this guy right here. This just came out recently. I don't know if you've tried this. If you haven't, we'll just go off what you think about the locking system and like the aesthetics of it. This is the Chavez Redemption X Lock, right? Did you try this?
I have not. I actually that was like the one booth I didn't actually stop at
Yeah.
West. Because they were
So
crowded.
I'm trying to think of like what the parameters would be for you to grade this. I guess price, material, and like looks, right? I guess is the only way to do it since you haven't tried it.
Yeah, I have
Is this a
seen it.
smash? Is this a sharp or dull for Alex for Outdoors 55? You got
I
D2
think the
steel, aluminum scales. You got the Redemption X Lock. It is made in China. I don't know by who actually, but yeah, it's basically a made in China Chavez that people can afford. Which some people did not like that Chavez was going that route. They want the exclusivity. I think it's better to
yeah.
have it more accessible to people. But what do you think?
I think the one thing is, like, for me, the blade shape.
Yeah.
Um, that
So you
might be
got
a pass for me just on the blade shape. Oh, think I lost you. Am I on this by myself?
sorry about that, dude. Dude,
I think I was on by myself.
sorry about that, bro. I pressed the wrong button on I was trying to go back on the Blade HQ section, and then I was just like, holy cow, I just totally like kicked myself out. Yeah, so
It's like, what's going on here?
there are different
It's
blade
your new
shapes.
host.
Hey man, you didn't even know how to copy the link, dude. I'm just kidding. All right, so there are different blade shapes. There's drop points, there's Tonto.
Oh, so there are different blade shapes.
Yeah, I think there's only two. There's drop point and Tonto, I think. I could zoom in if you want.
I mean, that would definitely be the drop point would definitely be a better option for me.
But sharp
I,
or
I
dull though? Is this a
yeah,
dull?
no, I would say sharp on that one.
Nice. I do like this knife. I'm not just saying that because they sent me one, just like Alex, if I like it, I like it and I'll show it to you. The problem is with a casual like me, and we didn't get on this topic, is like I treat the knife hobby, the EDC hobby, just like I treat the way I collect sneakers and stuff. The way I like, wear anime shirts and I buy them all the time. I'm just a collecting type of guy that has a very casual use. I'm just a casual user. I open packages, I open padded packs, I make videos on the knife. Do I like it? Do I like the way it feels? Are the materials worth the price? That's pretty much how I grade it. So it's two completely different objective viewpoints, the way you and I do our thing. So it's like,
Yep.
I like that knife. I like a lot of stuff is what I'm saying. And I think people are like, you're a shill, bro. And I'm like, I guess, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, I mean, I think sometimes it's hard not to, because like a lot of stuff is just good nowadays.
yes.
I mean, not that that's a problem, but it just is.
Mhm.
Like it's hard to. It's like we're talking about. You can buy a D2 $10 knife from Walmart now, and it's not
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
So, like, there's just a lot of good stuff out there, which is good. I mean, the other problem is that like, everybody's says is like, well, everything's good now. Well, I mean, it kind of is.
Yeah.
So like
That's
the
true.
nitpicks on stuff is they can be small nitpicks, but
I'm sure you've tried one of these before because this is like a classic. So let's do this one here. All right, let's show this on stream. Bam. Okay. Large Sebenza 31, bro. Sharp or dull?
no, that's sharp. Yeah,
Okay.
I would definitely I don't have one. I don't have a Chris Reeve.
Yeah,
I
I
almost
love
bought
it.
one at, Atlanta last year.
Mm-hmm. I finally got one on a trade this year. Shout out to my boy Nathan. Love it, man. I don't know. In the beginning, I think when I first took a look at one, I was like, damn, why is it so expensive? But then now I have a little bit more experience. I've felt a bunch of more knives, and I'm like, okay, that's why. You know what I mean? Even now, when I first
Yeah.
tried it, it was still in the $350 to $375 range. Now it's like
Yeah.
over $5, and I still get it. You know, it's just there's nothing else like it. I want to say like it, like the way that it clicks when you do that slow roll. Like I love it. It's very addicting to me. In terms of use, again, like very different casual user. So, mine is S35VN, and I still like it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
this is sharp for you, right?
Yeah.
This is
Which
the
one?
this is the Magna Cut one.
Oh, that's the Magna Cut one.
Yeah, the
Okay.
double lug with the dual side thumb stud. Mine doesn't have
Mhm.
the second one. It only has the front one. It's sharp for me, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely a sharp for me. I eventually I'll end up getting one.
The Sabenda is the Omega Speedmaster of size. I don't even know what that means. Like watch humor, I guess. Like,
I guess I don't really know what that means. I mean, I kind of understand. It's kind of like you got to have it if you're a watch guy, maybe.
yeah, right,
It's like that one knife that you kind of have to have if you're
a knife
in
guy.
your collection if you're a knife guy. But
Yeah. Let's do this other American classic here because I asked Jared the same thing, and I don't know about this one, man. I don't know. It just so this is the 940 Benchmade.
so I had one of these. Like this was one of like my first actual knife purchases.
Yeah.
Years and years ago. It was a green one, S30V.
Yeah, it was like one
The
of these or
aluminum.
something, right?
Yeah, and I lost it.
Damn.
Um, and I never got another one, but I didn't really have it long enough to really like. I literally had it like 2 days and
Damn.
lost it. Um,
Jared was like,
I
"This
don't
is a
know.
great knife." I don't know.
I feel like
He's
now it
mhm.
might be a pass or a doll.
Yeah, because there's so
I
much
don't think
more out
I'm.
there.
Yeah, there's just so much other stuff out there that is better, especially for the price.
Yeah, people are like 940 good, but not worth the price.
Even
God.
like even American made stuff.
Mhm.
Um,
Because like at that price, I would rather get a Deca and then get like some scales for it, and I'm good to go. You know what I mean?
yeah, and I mean, you're like you could spend just a little bit more
Mhm.
and get a whole different category of knife. Um,
True. I see 270 being the lowest one right here, the black one. It's tough,
yeah,
you know?
it's probably S30V, right?
Yeah, let's see. Oh, it's M4
Oh
actually.
no, it's in 4. Ooh,
That's pretty good, I think.
actually, that might actually not be that bad.
270,
Um,
and it's aluminum, made in the
I feel
USA,
like that.
M4. That's a
I
sharp,
feel
I
like
think.
that's maybe on the high
That's a sharp.
end of it of the
Yeah.
price range, but that might be a
That's a,
buy.
yeah. Let's see. Damn,
Um,
we're already at 54 minutes. Every time I have a good guest, I like run out of. I only do this for about an hour. Because my daughter is about to sleep right now. So I know I don't think like you're a sneaker guy like at all, but I thought it would be funny to put you through a sharper dull like for kicks.
all right.
Shout out to shout out to Bull Airs. They are a brand that I work with. They do a lot of, I mean, these are like the wildest sneakers you've ever seen, bro. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen the Wolverine ones that I have. These are so wild. And we're gonna do sharp or dull with like a few kicks, and then I'll do the giveaway, and we'll head out. So this is I pick like some crazy ones. This is Beetlejuice. Like, you know what I mean? In the audience, you should play as well. Like, is this a sharp? I know there's got to be some nostalgia to this because people love this movie.
I
Let
feel like I
me,
need to get a pair of those.
dude. They're so expensive, bro. They're $450. Like
Jeez.
it's because these are customs. Like
Yeah.
they actually like I think they pay for some of the licensing of the actual like the movie stuff, and then they buy the Nikes. And if you buy the Nikes and then put over it, like you're actually allowed to do that. That's why they don't get sued by Nike. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
they
that's
buy
interesting.
the actual base, and then
Yeah.
they probably source the materials, but I think they put these together by hand. You know what I mean? So it's pretty dope. Damn, it's glow in the dark too. That's crazy. Is this a sharp or dull for Alex?
That's definitely a sharp.
Wow! Holy cow!
Yeah.
All right, we got one. We got one, dude. I did not think I was gonna get one. You know, this is
I
another
mean, if
one
you're gonna
here.
wear, like, if you're gonna, you might as well go all out. You
Oh
know?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, dude, I'm gonna turn 45 in January, and like, I still dress like I could go to high school right now, bro. Maybe not, but you know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, who knows? Now, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't think I can. I talked to my niece and my other niece who's in college. She's a freshman, and then my nephew who's like just turning 18. And man,
Yeah.
I'm old. Like, you know what I mean? Like I think I'm hip because like, I know some of the lingo and stuff. I'm not, bro. Like it's tough.
No, dude. Yeah, I'm not far behind you.
This is the new Frankenstein shoe. Oh, these are not even available anymore. Yeah, they're cooked. I'm not so crazy. I don't know.
Eh,
Maybe I am. I don't know. Maybe not. The Beetlejuice ones were sick though.
yeah,
I'm gonna go dull on that.
yeah. I say doll.
All right, and we'll do one more here. I actually saw these in person because they had a booth at Comic-Con. I met them for the first time, even though I worked with them before. And they were like, "Oh yeah, the knife guy, right?" Because I'm the only knife guy that works with them on a campaign, like the only one. So they were like, "Oh snap!" All right, this is the last one right here. These are Steamboat Willies. I like these. What do you think?
Are they? That's the. So they're like
That's the
black and
shoe.
white like
They're
that.
black and white. Yeah, they look. Oh snap! I didn't even know. They look black and white. Yeah. What wild? Like that they did. It really looks like this in person. Like I held this in my hand. I have videos of it, and I was like, "Damn, how do they do
Yeah,
that?"
I feel like that's the only way they could do that is in black and white. You know
Well,
what I mean?
yeah, I'm gonna go sharp on that. I have to give away something now. What do you think, though? You going sharp or dull?
I don't know. I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's like. I don't know if it pops enough.
He's like, "Why did you subject me to this, Ray?" All right, so I'm gonna get, I'm gonna do this giveaway. I don't know what knives these are. These are what you guys are gonna get. Definitely thank Alex for joining us on the show tonight, and follow him if you don't. I'm sure you do already. These are what I'm giving away right now. I'm gonna put the number on this paper, and then you guys have to guess the number from 1 to 60. I wrote the number down. Guess right now. Dull on Frankenstein. People are like dull on Frankenstein. They're also fun when you have a kid that likes Disney. True that, dude. But damn, $450 sneakers for a kid that's just just gonna grow out of it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
me, like yeah, I can do eight and
yeah.
a half or size 9 forever. You know what I mean? That's why I can get it. They gave me a free pair on one campaign I did with them, and I was so happy. The last campaign I did, they didn't give me a free pair. They just gave me a jacket. I was like, oh. It was $150 jacket though. It's fine. It was only
So
like, huh?
what's the resale like on them?
I don't. The
Is
sneaker reselling is pretty bad now, but I've seen these go for
it?
$1,000. I've seen it go for 1,000. But that I'm gonna wear them though, so it's like I'm gonna have to sell them for less than what I got it for.
So it's not
Um,
something that's gonna end up going up in value in 5 or 10 years.
this is a very special market for these shoes. These are custom shoes. So the person would either have to be a fan of the material and the type of sneaker it is, or be a fan of Bulairs, which is the company who may not produce that shoe again, because these are small batch drops. This is all pre-order. You know how like knife guys hate pre-orders? These things, like I remember last January was when I did the campaign for them for these like video game sneakers. I didn't get it till like 3 months ago. So it takes a long time. They gotta buy all the pairs, and then they gotta get the stuff made, then they gotta put it together. They put the finishing touches here in America, and then they ship them out. So it takes a long time, like 6 months, 8 months, All right, let's see.
So maybe, but
yeah,
you don't know.
maybe. It's totally possible.
Right.
Let's see who won. I think I see the guy. Right here. Dude, thank you for doing the show, by the way, man. It was really fun. I hope you had fun. I know it's very different
anytime.
probably than the conversations that you're used to with some other knife people,
No, that's why it's kind of fun, because it's like
the next time you come on, I'll be bigger again. Like it's crazy that like so many of the biggest guys in the space have done this show, and it's like I don't know why you guys do it. You know what I mean? I understand like MC and Neves, like we go way back, so like we're friends and stuff, but like everyone does the show, and I've tried to figure out why, and my wife is like, I think people just like you or whatever, and I'm like, okay,
I think
it feel good, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you make it an interesting conversation. It's not just same old like everybody else.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I was telling my niece, like, oh yeah, I met this guy at the We Knife dinner, and then we talked a lot there. I met him before too, but we talked a lot more there. And then like I saw him a bunch in Atlanta, so I was like, oh man, you sometimes you get a vibe with somebody, and you're like, oh, this is a cool guy, even though like we're complete opposite, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like it was really, really like cool meeting you and talking to you and stuff. And thank you so much for doing the show, man.
Yeah, man. Anytime. This is fun. We should do it more regularly. Next time
we should
I'll
do
put,
that Airbnb idea. I'm telling you, that's gonna be a gold mine, bro. Matt Maurer, I think you are the winner, by the way. Okay. If anyone else had a number closer, the number was 57. Matt guessed 56. I think that is the closest guy. And Matt, I think you have. Look at Ben Gibbs said that I'm the DEI hire. That's why you guys go on my show. You know what? That is definitely one thing I can say is like there's nobody else like me, bro. There was for a little while because there were 2 other Asians that were doing this, which is Ron and Brandon EDM, but they don't really make content that much now. It's really just me. Like everyone always just falls off, Matt, congratulations. Hit me up, email me everydaycitycarry@gmail.com. Also, do the freaking patreon.com/everydaycitycarry. It's a reaction show with Kelly and me. You get a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, you get a lot of the baby stuff, and you also get like a bunch of funny videos that we watch, and it's really, really stupid and fun, and a really great time at 8 a.m. in the morning. And you can join patreon.com/everydaycitycarry, as well as YouTube channel memberships. You'll get the episodes. You'll get the link in the community tab, or it's called the post tab now, I guess. But yeah, shout out to Outdoors55, Alex Garland, and this is your boy Ray with the Everyday City Carry podcast, episode 361, saying peace.